First of all, let me say a very huge congratulations to Senegal. They did African proud. I mean, those of us who are calling ourselves Africans, they did us so proud. In fact, everyone was just behind Senegal to win. First of all, I was actually scared that they're going to rob Senegal as well. But as the game progresses, I realized that Senegal came prepared for these Moroccans. This was a game. I was so happy when the Senegalese players walk off the pitch. I was like, yes, this is how you take total control of a game that you know that you are being cheated by these Moroccans or by these hosts. Senegal took total charge of the game. They released the press before complaining about the referee, lay so many evidences about what has been happening with Morocco games with other nations. They took total control of the game. And when they realized that they are going to be cheated as well, they walk off the pitch. And shout out to the Senegalese fans, supporters who were at the pitch. They are the real MVP. They did not allow those 60,000 fans of Morocco to intimidate them. It showed us that togetherness, you can also make the right decision to make sure that things go your way as well. Senegalese fans in that crowd, in that 60,000 plus Moroccan fans, they are the real MVP. They did not care whether they were the minority in that pitch or in that stadium. They took total control. They did not want to be cheated. This is how you control a game. This is how you know when you can see corruption, when you can see that you are being cheated. This is how you take control of it. Look, the energy I'm having, the things I want to really say right now, I'm just so proud of Senegalese. Real fans, the Senegalese fans who were at the stadium, I was shocked. Look, they did not allow the Moroccans to intimidate them in that stadium. 60,000 plus fans of Moroccans did not intimidate these Senegalese fans who were less than 5,000. They took charge of the game. They came prepared from Cameroon game, from the Nigerian game. They knew that this was the plan of Moroccans to host and win, and they know they were not going to be cheated out. Senegalese took charge. This is how you know that you have a good federation. I cannot even say the same for NFF. No, I can't say the same for NFF. They are as corrupt as a calf. So the less said about them, the better. No, kudos to Senegal. From their federation to the team to the fans, they took charge, they took control of the game. They did not allow these Moroccans to cheat them out of the game. Fighting from leaving the pitch, from fans who knew that they were outnumbered, did not allow any intimidation to go on. In fact, Super Eagles need to learn one or two things from this Senegalese team. They need to learn one or two things. When you know or when you realize that the referee is cheating you, walk out of the pitch. In fact, what am I even saying? In fact, Senegal has actually introduced a new way of football, revolution. If you realize or you know that the referee or the country host is cheating you out, you walk out. This is a new revolution in African football. Look, I am so proud of Senegalese team. I am so proud. We expected this from the Nigerian team or even the Nigerian technical team or NFF, Senegal team, Senegal Federation. You guys, you deserve the win. You played your heart out. You stood on your ground against cheating, against intimidation, and you deserve that win. Congratulations to you guys once again. And of course, Mani, as the captain, show how a captain should be. In a game like this, when you know that you're being cheated, you have to prove to everyone that no, you're not going to allow this corruption to go on. They came prepared. Look, I can go on and on to praise Senegal for what they have put in up. And I know that from onwards going, no country in Africa, because especially when it comes to CAF or especially when it comes to, AFCON, no country in Africa is going to allow cheating from referee anymore. No country, and I mean no country, is going to allow any cheating whatsoever from host nation or even from refereeing. This is a revolution that Senegal has set, and every country is going to follow suit. So yes, if you as a referee or as a technical team, when you are assigned a job, you do your job diligently. You do your job diligently. No country whatsoever, host whatsoever, is going to allow any referee or technical team to cheat them out of a game. If your country did not qualify for a tournament and you are being assigned to be a referee or a technical team, you are supposed to be fair and just during that match. What happened in Morocco and Cameroon game was a shame. Not to talk of even Nigeria and then Morocco. Another shameful act from CAF. I can go on and on and on and talk about this very shameful act, very corrupt act that went on in this year's AFCON. No. In 2026, I'll be 2025. Why are we allowing this? And this is the reason why the Europeans do not respect AFCON, do not respect African football. Why are we allowing this corruption going on? Why should everything about Africa be different? Why should it be different all the time? Why are we allowing this all the time? Why should everything about Africa be different? A game that we are all enjoying, making sure that nothing goes wrong. Come on, Senegal. Come on, Senegal. Come on. 3 bossa for you. Bossa. 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 Congratulations, Senegal. You guys made the whole continent proud. I mean, those of us who are calling ourselves African, you made us proud. And again, like I said, Senegal has set the pace for a football revolution. No country whatsoever is going to allow any cheating whatsoever in a match again on any technical team or referee ever again. If you realize that, no, this is not being fair and just, why should a 50-50 tackle be favoring only one country in a match? Why should that be the case? And as for NFF, you guys are the less said about you, the better. The technical listing came out for the match between Nigeria and Morocco. A lot of football enthusiasts were crying out. We're saying this should not happen. We're crying out, saying, NFF, don't allow this match go on with this technical team. But no, you guys have collected your money. You guys are as corrupt as whatsoever. You're not even paying the Super Eagles. How much less do you care about technical team, making sure that you do not even care about the welfare of Super Eagles? What am I even saying? You do not even care about the welfare of Super Eagles. You have not paid them their bonuses. You don't care about their welfare, and you want to win AFCON. When you see a country or you see a federation that is serious about their team, about their national team, about their players, you will know. As for NFF, the less said about them, the better. Congratulations to Senegal once again.